Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. What's going on, man? What's going on with my family? We out here on some of this crocodileism. Yeah, man, crocodileism, man. We crawling on a come up, man. You understand? We rolling, patrolling on a late night, man. You understand me? Yeah, yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta get up in the morning, man, and get your hair cut, get shaved, man, get active and attractive on a young bitch, man. You understand me? But sometimes, man, you know, it's some of that late nightism, man. Some of that crocodileism, man. You understand? You ever see that crocodile, man? How you move through that water, man? He's just moving real slow, man. Creeping and crawling on a come up, man. Yeah, but we ain't no creeps though. Yeah, we crawling on a come up, man. Crocodileism, man. Yeah, man. You got to be smooth, nephew. Don't let this be you. Crocodileism, man. You'll figure it out, big head nigga. Yeah, man, we got bad boys up in here tonight, man. I see we got all my family up in here for y'all, man. Hit the like button, man. You understand me? Tap that cash app, man. We gonna open up this panel, man, and let a few players talk, man. And what you got to talk about? Bad boys, man. Everybody a lawyer. Your jailhouse lawyers, your public defenders, your public pretenders. You understand me? Yeah, P. Diddy too rich to get indicted. Oh man, it's the Tupac thing, man. Oh man, you got the drug mule, man. All the allegations with the Sweetwater boys, man. Everybody think they got something to say and think they know something. Don't know shit. You can't knock one bitch. You niggas ain't had a Cassie. Niggas ain't had a Carisha. A batch with no skills, man. You give her a TV show. So y'all want to speak down on P. Diddy. You understand me? Everybody want to talk down. Cassie, bitch, I'm going to make you a star. You untalented bitch. Y'all act like these motherfuckers is perfect, man. The bitch is cute, man. You understand me? But that don't mean she's a motherfucking singer, man. She really couldn't, you know what I mean, crack the code, man. Yeah, you say it's a hit, but the streets say another thing. Yeah, we all like to embellish in our exploits. I got family members right now. Niggas 55 years old, still talking about he can run a 4.3. I say, cuz, I got to bid you a good night. You one of my loved ones. I look up to you as a family member, but you still running a 4.3? Nigga, you're 55. Crocodileism, man. I'm rolling, patrolling, seeing what the game is about, seeing what you young players about, man, on a late night, though. You understand me? 12:19, man, on that West Coast, man. AM, the best coast, the best tree, the best gas, the best, baddest bitches, man, in the coldest game in the game, man. You understand me? That's why I'm over here in chilly cold blood, like I'm on the East Coast, man. Over there in that DC, man, over there in that Boston. You understand me? That Worcester, Mass. Yeah, that Jersey, man. Yeah, yeah, New York, man, NYC, man. Where y'all at, man? Stand up for the game. Florida, man. Where you at, man? Shot Town, that Midwest, man. Where you at in Utah, man? Some of the Utah players be up in here. You ain't from you ain't never been to Utah? Beautiful. You ain't never took your game? You ain't got to go overseas passport, bros. Utah, man, beautiful place. Don't knock you off something, man. You like that snow? They right there. And they adhere to the polygamy. But tonight we talking about P. Diddy. Did that wrong? I don't even try to do it, nigga. It just comes off. It just flows. So P. Diddy running his polygamy thing. He got his batches. He getting kids by him. He doing his thing. He running polygamy game, nigga. But let me tell you, nephew, when you start putting your hands on a batch in this modern time, this modern society, man, OJ fucked it up for you, man. You can't put your hands on the batch. See, that's offsides. See, that's illegal hands to the face. Beep. It's a penalty. Beep. So we got to put you in the penalty box. We got to put you in timeout. We got to put you over there with the monkey in the cage, man. You can't put your hands on the batch. So they got too many cameras right now, man. See, OJ fucked it up. Back in the days, the wife used to be your property, man. You could take the bitch in the house and weapon tap on her head. Hey, 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 hey. Don't get mad at me. I'm a 70s baby. I seen it. It was violent. The wife was your property. I don't condone violence. I'm telling you where I come from. Now, I know you might have came from Palo Alto on one of these well-to-do and y'all lawns was manicured. Okay, Uncle Ism didn't come from there. I seen, yeah, the wife was the husband's property. You understand me? For it's in the black, as y'all say, urban community, modern. I don't want to hear none of that shit. These modern women don't want to act. You can't control a batch. Your verbal wordplay is weak. Back then, listen to me. You could go upside your woman's head. Hey. Don't get mad at Uncle Ism. Hit the like button, sucker ducker. And if you come in here trolling, I'm going to bid you a good night. What's going on, man? Eminem, man. What's happening with your game, man? Over there in that Midwest, man. TOP, man. Out there in the trucks, man. We need them truckers going, man. LSP, man. LSP, the freckle face girl, man. The freckle face. Iceberg, man. What's going on with you, man? I see you over there, Iceberg Slim. Oh. Yeah, he might be not guilty. I like that, Iceberg. And I like you showing your face, big head nigga. Yeah, come up in here showing your face. Yeah. Profile pic on your shit. Did that wrong? See, I don't even try to do it. It just comes natural, man. That's the rhythm that I have in life, nigga. Yeah, Iceberg. I see you, nigga. Look like you can knock something off, nigga. There you go. I like that, nephew. Stay cold in the game on a bitch, man. But anyway, we got P. Diddy. P. Diddy, ever since that OJ trial, man, you can't be whapping and tapping on a woman. So he done paid his way through. You know what I'm saying? He was grabbing on that bag. Did y'all see that whatever was in that bag was important? Did y'all see Quavo when he was with the little broad and the broad was trying to grab on the bag? Y'all don't remember? What was in the bag? Remember Quavo had the little batch right here. The Sawadi bitch. See, she was trying to take off with it. He was in the elevator. The cameras on the elevator. But wait a minute. You gotta go like grandpa. You can't be going upside women's head no more, man. They gonna go crazy. They gonna talk crazy. A man that can't control his emotions, he ain't a man. And your nephew, I know it's hard. I'm not a perfect man. I didn't went off. Man, I lost my cool. But I'm telling you, learn from my mistakes, man. A wise man learns from others. That's why you hear in the Macosphere when Uncle Ism, I was ordained from God. I could have been out of here, but he wanted me to edify your brain with some of this Bay Area game, man. Listen to me, nephew. Crocodileism. We crawling and creeping and crawling on a come up. And we learn from others, man. And we learned from P. Diddy tonight. And through that case on him, man, they're trying to hit him with the human trafficking, man. Is it? But they don't say nothing about them Asians with the massage parlors. They right here in our face. In every city in America, they got the Asian massage parlor, and they taking their passports. They can't leave the building. That ain't, yeah, okay. That's human something. So they giving P. Diddy this HT charge, man. Yeah. Yeah, they said he was performance max. New York City always like to make a splash. Yeah, Rudy Giuliani. Yeah, he made a splash, man, with all the mob bosses. Rudy Giuliani, man. Maybe he was in there with old Trump, man. And you know what I mean? They got all these crooked guys, these backdoor guys, man. It's just like the mafia movies, man. Yeah, you got to watch your circle, man, to keep these squares out your circle, man. That's why it's called a circle, man. You keep the squares out your circle, man. Yeah, man. Who told? Who told? Who told? Paulie. Oh, yeah. Who was it? Who was it? Then you look at these movies like, oh, In High Regard, these Italian movies. When we make black movies, we want to look at our stuff like trash, but everybody wants to be like the black man. Everybody wants their hair cut like the black man. Everybody music is like the black man. Everybody wanted to be at P. Diddy party, man, when P. Diddy was the man. But then as soon as you go to court, now they want to throw you down and kick you. Check this out, man. Don't be no fair weather friend, man. Don't be no fair weather friend. Supposed to be there to the end, man. I know they got charges and allegations, but as the brother Iceberg said up in here, he said, man, he innocent till proven guilty. Hold on, man. I thought this was America. You understand me? You got to stay saucy on a batch, man. And always stay smooth. Nephew, don't lose your cool. And it's hard to do as a black man in America because we be under tension. Pressure, bust pipes. Everybody coming at you, child support. You done mess with a sucker ducker ass type broad. Now you got that on your head. You're trying to get a job. They don't want to give you a license. They don't want you to have nothing. Every time you make $200, they got their hand in your pocket for the $89 out your 200. It's a cold game, ain't it? That's why you got to have you 3-4 hustles, nephew. That's why you got to get you some money under the table. Do you hear me? Am I talking too fast? Or are you listening too slow, nephew? But tonight we talking about P. Diddy and running out of game and whap tapping upside Cassie head and having love for the flesh. See, if you get in love with that flesh, man, they told you it was a sin, man. You supposed to just enjoy it from time to time. See, you fall in love with the flesh, man. They had old people back in the 1800s to 1700s. They fell in love with the flesh. They made monuments, statues of the flesh, man. Don't be in love with the flesh, man. Yeah, man, the beauty is just the duty, man. You know? Hold on. Hold on. You didn't say that right. The look is the hook. The beauty is the duty. There we go. Hold on. The look is the hook. The beauty is the duty. See? They made statues of beautiful women, but the woman slept with your best friend. Started a war back in the 1600s. It's always money abroad. You can't fall in love with the flesh. P. Diddy like them parties. So you're out here partying. You're a young man. You're doing your thing. And your mind should tell you, hey, man, I'm doing too much. Let me slow my game down. Come on, man. A man must know his limitations. You around here kicking it. You doing too much, nephew. Your mind ain't say that. "Yeah, I'm getting a little too drunk." You might have caught a DUI. That was the game speaking to you. Hey, man, let me slow my game down. You might have caught a case. Had your Rollo on you. Oh, man. Damn. Let the police get up on me, man. I could have avoided that. They got up on you. They got up on you. That be life speaking to you, nephew. I'm telling you, man. You better listen to it. So P. Diddy, man, they got a lot of allegations, and then they'll make videos and make it look like he's a monster. But we seen him jumping on the broad right then, and everybody had just assumed that he's a monster, but we never known that the broad might have jumped on him. But P. Diddy, you ran out of game. He had all them tapes. It's a lot of power. It's a lot of money. He got to talking crazy to them people with the Ciroc. They was like, you our boy. You helped our company. P. Diddy, you was worth 50 million, 100 million, whatever they say he worth. How we know? They just tell us something. Say if he worth 100 million and these people worth 1 billion and they like, you can help our company. P. Diddy like, hey, the public love me. I'll take your company to the next level. He helped the company make 500 million, and now all of a sudden he think he bigger than the company. Oh, I'm suing y'all. I need 45%. See that mob shit. Yeah, if something sold in the park, I want in. See, they had to remind P. Diddy he was a nigga. See, as soon as you think you too bougie for the rest of us, they got to remind you you's a nigga. Tiger Woods. Remember Tiger Woods? He thought he was Asian. They had to remind him that he was a nigga. Yeah, they might remind somebody else with this presidential thing right now that she's a nigga, but she can't claim nigga. You see what I'm saying? Everybody love niggas, but they can't claim niggas. Now P Diddy, they done caught you whap tapping upside the broad head. The broad done went bad, got her a new dude. Oh man, a young man gonna go through some things. That's why you need an uncle like Uncle Ism, man. See, Cassie done got some kids with this other broad. You didn't give her no kids. You gave Kim Porter some kids. You gave your first baby mama some kids. You done took care of what's the nigga? Not Christopher Williams. What's that other boy, y'all? I'll be sure you done took care of her kids. Cassie been by your side, done been loyal to you, and you didn't give her no kids. And you supposed to go in video fertile vibration, fertilization, one of them zations. You was supposed to get Cassie a baby, man. How you gonna have a baby by this Asian broad, P. Diddy? See, all this probably could have been avoided, man. The Cassie bitch wanted to be your bitch, man. The bitch done rolled with you, shaved her head, did everything you said. Did that right? I said she shaved her head, did everything you said, man. And you got baby with twins with the Kim Porter woman. They saying you did something with her. I ain't just gonna listen to these allegations, but I'm just saying, man. Kim Porter got kids. The first baby mama got kids. The light skinned broad. You took care of I'll Be Sure kids. People saying them ain't your kids or them I'll Be Sure kids. You took care of them. No, the little model young player. Cassie been riding with you, man. To a broad, she want to have a kid by you, man. This woman loving on you, man. This woman think like you. She's starting to feel and look like you. She laugh at your jokes. Her vibration is all about you. The way she talk, her verbiage. Now you ain't gonna give her a motherfucking baby, and then you just had a new baby by this Asian broad. It's always money and pussy, man. I had the video. Life. Which one are you? Life is dick and pussy, pimping and hoeing. I don't care what you say. Either you the pimp or you the hoe. Are you the dick or you the pussy? And some of you men know you pussy and you try to act tough in front of other men. But when you go home, you know you the pussy. Your bitch is the dick. Your weak jelly back, Poodle bear, non-standing up, hen peck ass nigga. And that's why you want to be a cop and come down on other people. That's why you want to go to your job and be mad at other people for being player. So you that hatred in your blood. Your granddad was a hater. Cause you was a pussy, nigga. And your bitch is the dick. And you the hoe. And she the pimp. Niggas is soft. So P. Diddy, you was supposed to get a baby by Cassie. She done got with this nigga and get a baby, and she done had 2 babies in 2 years. She was with you 10 years. How you ain't have a baby by this fine ass bitch, man? Motherfucking Cassie fine than the motherfucker. You ain't got no baby by this bitch, man. You got babies by all these other women, and you don't have a baby by this little motherfucker, man. You're supposed to sprite in that little motherfucker. What's wrong with you, P. Diddy? It ain't nothing, you rich, nigga. Sprite in that bitch. And she was with your boy right here. What's his name? Ryan Leslie. She was with the boy Ryan Leslie. He made a few hits. And then you supposed to have took the bra from Ryan Leslie. That's what they say. B Diddy, you old dirty mackin' ass nigga, man. What's up in my comment section, man? What y'all got going on? Got too big for his bitches, hey man. You supposed to take care of your bitches, man. You know them hoes getting down for you, man. I don't care what you guys say. Them your broads, take care of your women. Yeah. You want to be a player? Then why you can't be honest? I had the stream, an honest player. People, oh, you can't be an honest player. You got to lie to women. No. Why you can't have 2 women and be faithful? Why you can't have 3 women and be faithful? They do it all the time in Islam, in African religions. And what's that over there in Utah? Uh, what's they got over there in that Utah, man? What they call it over there? You know, they polygamy relationships. Shit. Won't you be honest with your women? Look, this is what I'm about. I'm gonna have 2 women, and y'all 2 gonna be my women. You might ain't gotta have them in the same house. You can have one over here and one over there. Why not be honest? Granddad was doing it back in the '60s. Sometimes a man ain't he need a couple of women. Why you can't be honest? Then you get caught cheating, and then you want to act like the woman is the problem. No, I'll just be like, man, I lied. I got caught up. Tell the truth, nephew. Don't let this be you. But we got P. Diddy up in here, man. I got that link down there if y'all want to pull up in here, man. What they got to say about P. Diddy? Talk to us.
And welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Andrew Kraft. We do have some breaking news we want to report to you out of the world of entertainment. We're getting this in from TMZ. Alex Michelson there at Fox 11 in Los Angeles has it in this tweet here that Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested after being indicted by a grand jury in New York. That's according to the New York Times, also according to TMZ as well here. It's not immediately clear what charges he is facing. So this is quite significant here. I want to just show you some file footage of Diddy over the years.
Here and there, they're giving him human African chisnarches, man. H10, man. That's what they saying. And they saying this is the survivors, of something that happened to him. So a lot of the guys that had priests and different things did something to him. New York wanted to be one of the first places to make a splash. Like I say, with Giuliani, with the mob. California is another town, state that want to make a splash. A lot of times they do the things first with the marijuana. California, boom. Then the other states kind of go from there. New York make a splash with, they're going to do the survivors. You can come 20 years later and say, oh, yeah, this happened to me, and put somebody in jail. It's cold. But this where we at in the game. Let's go.
Now, TMZ has an update saying that a law enforcement source is telling them the arrest was scheduled for Tuesday, but something happened that caused the feds to move in a day earlier. So Diddy, if you're just joining us here, was just arrested and taken into federal custody in New York tonight. Sources tell TMZ Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late Monday where Diddy was staying, and they arrested him. Also, TMZ says we have unconfirmed reports the feds are searching his hotel room. They were told that Diddy was taken to the FBI field office.
The feds. So they've been looking at him for a minute. Like I say, he was in New York. So his lawyer probably told him you might get took to jail. So instead of him fleeing like Russell Simmons, he said, I'm going to wait around right here in New York so they can take me in. See, this is all a game. You guys got to be ready, man. And you got to know how to play the game, nephew. Let's go.
In Manhattan. So you will remember that earlier this year, you remember these scenes over his homes in both Miami and there,
show.
as well in Beverly Hills, where those search warrants were issued and those searches of his properties were given, and they were executed there at his homes as part of these ongoing criminal investigations into alleged sex trafficking. Now, at the time, it was very unclear what the search warrants referred to there at the time. But according to TMZ, the arrest tonight.
I want to know when did TMZ start becoming the number one source of all the news. Did y'all see how they just slid that in? We used to go like maybe CNN, maybe the local news, the world news, ABC News. But now when TMZ say something, TMZ got people in the gutters of the earth, boy. They can find anything. Let's go.
Night is in connection with those searches. And you remember at the time that we were over this story for a very long time that day earlier this year. I'm trying to get an exact date from my producer to jog my memory. March the 25th. So March 25th, the same day, 2 of Diddy's residences were searched by federal law enforcement there in Beverly Hills and his home in Miami in connection to what we knew at the time was an alleged federal.
Who did P. Diddy piss off? Family. Why all of a sudden all this stuff started coming out on P. Diddy? Who? Y'all don't remember that Ciroc when he tried to sue him for not paying him enough money? And we thought he owned Ciroc. Yeah, but he lived a nice lifestyle, but this is how they want to publicly shame you. Show you still a nigga. See, as soon as you think you too big, yeah, you moved out the ghetto. I ain't saying live in the ghetto, but you try to get too high, they remind you. We need our own land, people. Find you some land. Raise your children, man. You still can go to schools. Homeschool them. Do what you need to do to win. But sometimes you got to disconnect with some of this bull crap. Some of your best time in life is your childhood. You get twisted in all this madness and sex parties and all that and forget about the real world. You done just got all crossed up with just sex and money and drugs. Just had to play a Pee Wee Longway, man. He was with all the drugs, all the money. Look what he got him. I do this for my nephews. Be smooth, nephew. Don't let this be you. Let's continue.
Sex trafficking investigation. And you remember these scenes, his mansion there in the Holmby Hills and his mansion there in Miami. So this is breaking right now. We are working to get more details. We are working to get more people on the line to help us make sense of what exactly happened today. But all we know right now is that Diddy has been arrested in New York. The New York Times and TMZ both have it. I have it up here at the New York Times. They say this, Sean Combs, the music mogul whose career has been upended by sexual assault lawsuits, federal investigation, was arrested in Manhattan on Monday evening after a grand jury indicted him. Now, this is important. At the time, we brought on legal affairs journalist Megan Cuniff, who is based in Los Angeles, and she noted at the time, back in March, that it looked like these warrants were approved by judges in New York.
So they trying to get him on the New York Survivors Act. A lot of young men got, touched by a lot of these priests. And that's crazy. You send your children to church, to mass, be protected and be under God like they tell you to do. And these are some of the most foul people in the world. But everybody wants to act like they're holier than thou. Take care of your family. Each one, teach one. Before you get caught up in this madness, in this rat race. It's called life.
Which led Megan Cuniff to believe at the time that maybe the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Southern District of New York, was the lead on these probes and these investigations into federal sex trafficking allegations here. Now, that was Megan Cuniff's supposition at the time. I think it has borne out now because Diddy was arrested by federal authorities in Manhattan. And from what I was told, from what I remember at the time, a judge in New York signed warrants.
I still feel like Puffy should have gave that girl a baby. He had a baby by Kim Porter, and he had twins. He had a baby by his first baby mama. I ain't trying to dig all in the man's files and crates, but I've been around hip hop a long time. The first little light skinned chick that he had a baby by. He used to be in the Biggie Smalls video. I don't know which kid is which, but I know he had one or two by her. He had one or two or three by the Kim Porter, lady that passed away. And then he just had a new baby by some random Asian chick. He didn't have nothing by Carisha. She was his side bra. She should know her job. But Cassie been down for his crown, man. He said shave the head. She shaved the head. Why you couldn't put a baby up in vitro fertilization? You got all the money in the world, man. She done gave you everything. Her life, her soul. Should have gave that broad that baby. It's a you tripping. Look at Tyrese. Tyrese ain't on the level of P. Diddy. She doing all the sex acts, doing everything he wanted. Soon as she get with the other dude, she had 2 kids. I'm saying, if you looking at it from a woman's perspective, may not mean nothing to you, but this what they want from you, man. If they feel like you, they everything. They worship you, man. You her God. She want a baby by you. That's why she doing everything for this man. And he had a baby by some random broad. The other chicks, she might say, okay, they was before me, before I got here. But you can't have no baby by this other bro. She went bad on him, went to the police, got her 30 million, and got with another sucker and had 2 kids in 2 years. I don't care what you say. That's what I believe. Let's go.
For the searches of his properties in Los Angeles and in Miami. Now, if we get any more clarification on that,
Yeah,
or
man,
if
get some
Megan Cuniff,
clarification, man.
who we might bring on, can correct me if I'm wrong here.
Get some clarification, man.
But at the time, Megan Cuniff, we had asked her, would Diddy be held liable, or would any legal action be taken against him personally in the immediate wake and aftermath of those raids on his mansions in California and Florida? Megan Cuniff at the time told us she didn't believe.
She got the new dude. You know, he working her out. It's always the trainer, man. The trainer, man. He was the trainer. The body game. Ron Wills told y'all about him, man. Listen to him. He the trainer. Trainer is AKA de facto male prostitute. The trainer is AKA the manstress. Yeah, not, yeah. The manstress, man. You got your mistress. I can't take it. No, they got a thing called a manstress. You call it a gigolo. Yeah, he the dude that's in shape. He gonna work your broad out, man. He gonna be the trainer, all of that shit. Male stripper, gigolo. Yeah. Jockey. He gonna ride your old horse. That's what he gonna do. Jody. Jody got your girl and gone. I don't know. Y'all act like y'all don't understand the game. You know. Yeah, I mean, and no, I have my boss. He's training me. Oh, he training you. Yeah, I'm in training for 4 weeks. Some dude at the job training your broad right now. I'm in training. Do you hear that? You players don't understand the game. But anyway, this dude is training Cassie. Soon as he get a boom, baby. Soon as he get a boom, another baby. After that, after 2 babies, he convinced her, let's get this motherfucking money. She get 30 million like that because she know all the secrets, all where the bones are buried. Yeah, he putting that thing on and whispering in her ear. He done took her soul. He done revitalized that box. But y'all say the box is dead after 30, whatever. He talked to that box, revitalized it, got 2 kids by Cassie, fine motherfucking ass. Probably got some beautiful little babies and the 30 million and gonna ride out in the sunset. Why? P. Diddy might be an old, decrepit man. We gonna see how this play out, man. It's cold. It's called a game of life. But he ended up with the bro, the trainer. Yeah, your bro getting trained? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Manstress. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jody. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the milkman. Yeah, we go all the way back with this game. And look what P. Diddy did to Naka. He backdoored Brian Leslie. See what I'm talking about? Now watch how the game bite you upside the head. See, when you backdoor Jody, then the game bites you. See, you treat the game fair, it'll treat you fair. I don't believe in the gameism. I know you don't. I know you don't. That's why you lose with the bitches, nigga. Because you's a nerd. This is why you got to always get on the nerds. Because I want you to be something in life. Stop getting ran by women. Stand up for yourself, nephew. Don't let this be you.
Know how to do this.
Yeah, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
It's my nephews of the day. What's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all? It's CROCODILE IZM, man. Late night, man. We crawling on the come up, man. We over here. All my late nighters, Uber drivers, 9 to 5ers, 5 to 9ers, man. Y'all over here with Uncle Ism, man. We speaking on P. Diddy, man. The things he did right, the things he did wrong. I'm telling you, he should have sprited up in that woman and made him a baby. And Cassie would be his batch. Yeah, she would have felt more connected to you. You got babies by all these other broads. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all don't understand women. This is what the woman want, man. She gave you her mind, body, and soul. Spriting that woman. I don't want any kids. They're gonna take my child support. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You ain't got no money anyway. It's your child supported. You sucker duck. You ain't Tyrese, nigga. You ain't got no millions. You ain't Jeff Bezos. She's gonna take 18 million. You ain't got $18, nigga. Hush. You behind on your tax returns right now, nigga. Your house underwater. Literally and figuratively, nigga. Bitch ass, nigga.
From Fox, I'm Andrew Kraft. We do have some breaking news we want to report to you out of the world of entertainment. We're getting this in from TMZ. Alex Michelson there at Fox 11 in Los Angeles has it in this tweet here that Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested after being indicted by a grand jury in New York. That's according to the New York Times, also according to TMZ as well here. It's not immediately clear what charges he is facing. So this is quite significant here. I want to just show you some file footage of Diddy over the years. Now, TMZ has an update saying that a law enforcement source is telling them the arrest was scheduled for Tuesday, but something happened that caused the feds to move in a day earlier. So Diddy, if you're just joining us here.
Was Diddy about to get low? Diddy, was you about to get low, player? He was about to go over there to Bali. He was about to go over there with Russell. Yeah, listen to me. Listen to me, family. He was about to go over there with Russell, man. Y'all don't remember, man? I've been watching P. Diddy for a lot of years. I remember P. Diddy say, man, I just did everything Russell did. Y'all might got to go to the archives. He say, man, Russell got a record company. I wouldn't got a record company. Russell got a clothing line. I wouldn't got a clothing line. Hey, I'm just saying. I remember when he said it. I remember Jermaine Dupri was on top of the game and he had an album and he said, when you gonna come down? He said, we ain't never coming down. Then Jermaine Dupri had to file bankruptcy. Be careful what you say out your mouth. Chat. Let's continue.
Was just arrested and taken into federal custody in New York tonight. Sources tell TMZ Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late Monday where Diddy was staying and they arrested him. Also, TMZ says we have unconfirmed reports the feds are searching his hotel room. They were told that Diddy was taken to the FBI field office
Show
in Manhattan. So you will remember that earlier this year, you remember these scenes over his homes in both Miami and there, as well in Beverly Hills, where those search warrants were issued and those searches of his properties were given, and they were executed there at his homes as part of these ongoing criminal investigations into alleged sex trafficking. Now, at the time, it was very unclear what the search warrants referred to there at the time. But according to TMZ, the arrest tonight is in connection with those searches. And you remember at the time that we were over this story for a very long time that day earlier this year. I'm trying to get an exact date from my producer to jog my memory. March the 20th.
It's crazy when we have to witness this. When they always show the brother in a bad light. So y'all always want to get to the racism thing. Hey, race is a part of the world. Colorism. Race within our own black community. Some light-skinned people don't like light-skinned people. They like dark-skinned people. Some dark-skinned people like light-skinned people. Don't like dark-skinned people. Within our own race, let alone the other communities. And the other races have racism within their communities. The lighter ones don't like the darker ones of their communities. They always want to show a brother in a bad light. And Puffy was one of the guys, when I was a young man, they didn't have moguls like this. They might have had a few drug dealers, a few black men with some businesses. They didn't just have a lot of black men in a positive light. But at least some of the young men coming up under me, seeing these guys with 100 million, 500 million, 500,000 basketball players, LeBron James, y'all had different things. When I was coming up, man, these guys was not really just moguls like this. So let's look at the good things that Puffy did. But a lot of people say he didn't pay them their money. So, I mean, I don't just want to paint the man in a bad light because he's still innocent until proven guilty. He might beat the case. No one beats a Fed case. Sometimes they beat the feds. Let's continue.
25th. So March 25th, the same day, 2 of Diddy's residences were searched by federal law enforcement there in Beverly Hills and his home in Miami in connection to what we knew at the time was an alleged federal sex trafficking investigation. And you remember these scenes, his mansion there in the Holmby Hills and his mansion there in Miami. So this is breaking right now. We are working to get more details. We are working to get more people on the line to help us make sense of what exactly happened today. But all we know right now is that Diddy has been arrested in New York, the New York Times. And
Diddy, was you going to get low and go to Bali? Russell say he innocent. But Russell ain't showed up in the States. He dipped to Bali. They saying he messed with all them little strippers. Then they say Russell used to be on the little that, you understand me? Russell used to be on a little bit of that nose candy, man. A little of that booger sugar. Yeah, that's what they say Russell was on, man. That's what they say, man. They all got a lot of things to say. I'm just giving the news, man, in my perspective, man. Player news, man. That's how we do over here, man. We give the news with a player perspective, man. Player news.
and TMZ both have it. I have it up here at the New York Times. They say this, I'm reading from their piece, that Sean Combs, the music mogul whose career has been upended by sexual assault lawsuits in a federal investigation, was arrested in Manhattan on Monday evening after a grand jury indicted him.
Welcome to the Sir Ism
Now, this is important.
Show.
At the time, we brought on legal affairs journalist Megan Cuniff, who is based in Los Angeles, and she noted at the time, back in March, that it looked like these warrants were approved by judges in New York, which led Megan Cuniff to believe at the time that maybe the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York was the lead on these probes and these investigations into federal sex trafficking allegations here. Now, that was Megan Cuniff's supposition at the time. I think it has borne out now because Diddy was arrested by federal authorities in Manhattan. And from what I was told, from what I remember at the time, a judge in New York signed off on the search warrants for the searches of his properties in Los Angeles and in Miami. Now,
They definitely want to make a big splash with the P. Diddy. They call him the P. Diddler. Puff Daddy. You know, used to be a backup dancer. Then he went to working as an executive. Then he went to having his own company. Then he produced some of the greatest hip-hop music we've ever heard. One of the greatest artists of all time, Biggie Smalls. Oh, baby, baby. Say what you want. Love him or hate him. He's on trial in front of America. They bringing him to the middle of the town square. Some people say stone him. Some people say tar and feather him. Quarter and plank him. Guilty. Like they used to do the witches and things. Illuminati. Who knows what's going on, man? She had to be determined. But I know one thing, you take care of your family. Don't get yourself caught up in this situation. You know, was it worth it? Hey, I heard a player today say, man, Puff had a good run. Like, if I could do it, he'd be in Puff's shoes. For me, I probably wouldn't going to go out bad like this. You know, you can have $1 billion. Give me 200 million and no problems. Man, I want the $1 billion. It's all what you want out of life. It's up to you, nephew. Don't be no fool. Always try to be smooth, man. Be smooth. And I know Unc get hyped sometimes, but try to be smooth, nephew. Don't let this be you. Bad boy. Puffy Combs. Salute, family. From the Macosphere.